We love our pasta, we love our pizza, we love our ossobuco, but you gotta get your vegetables too. Which is why today, Ava's gonna cook some of our personal favorite, super simple vegetable side dishes. But there's a twist.
Yes, and the twist is that adding just one ingredient to each of them, you can turn them from a side dish to a main course.
I've had all of these are amazing, but I've never seen you elevate them into main courses, so I'm very excited.
So Harper, let's start cooking.
All right, let's do it.
The first side dish use Swiss chard. Now this is a recipe that comes from Mama Rosa, and it happens to be one of my favorite side dish, but not just mine, but also Harper's favorite side dish. So that's why we are going to cook a lot of it.
While you obviously don't have to cook this amount of Swiss chard, after you taste this dish, you're gonna want to.
What I'm doing now is cleaning my Swiss chard, and now I put the leaves on a side and the stem on another side, because it's obvious that the leaves cook in less time than the stem.
It's not easy to wash that much Swiss chard.
No. Now they are a little bit tender, so we can add our leaves.
Do you think that's gonna all fit?
See, Harper, don't worry. It's not the first time that I cook so much vegetables in my life. From the moment in which the water starts to boil again, in 2-3 minutes maximum, they are ready.
And now the fun part?
See, Harper, now there is the fun part. Now we need to saute our Swiss chard for about 3 minutes, just the time that the Swiss chard release all the leftover water and the water evaporates.
Mama Rosa's secret ingredients.
Mama Rosa's secret ingredients. We are going to add some Parmigiano.
You mean not all of that bag?
No, because it's me. If it was my mom, yes, all of it. There isn't really a precise amount, because all of us know that Parmigiano makes everything better. So put as much as you feel that you can like.
Oh, that's the smell I remember.
So after the Parmigiano melts more or less completely, we're going to add some breadcrumb. Also here, there isn't a right amount. And the Swiss chard is ready.
Can I try some?
See, Arthur, see.
It seems in hindsight like such an obvious hack to just add cheese and breadcrumbs to a vegetable to make it extraordinarily delicious, but I never would have thought to do this. It is so amazing though.
So, brava Mama Rosa.
As always, it's amazing.
For our second side dish, I chose to make my father's favorite side dish that uses broccoli rabe. My dad could eat this kind of dish maybe 7 days a week, 2 times per day.
I think he does.
See, actually, yes.
It's not that he could, he does.
this dish in Calabrian dialect is broccoli affocati, which means broccoli rabe sunk when they are in the sea and they die down the water.
Drowned?
See, maybe yes.
Drowned broccoli rabe?
See? And they are called affocati because now we take them, we leave them without air. That's why. And we'll just wait until they are done. And they are done when they are soft.
This is a vegetable that I'm not the biggest fan of, and yet it's the simplest preparation of it with like the fewest things to cover up the taste of it that I like the most. When you cook it down that much, it really like mellows out the taste, and then you just get like a little zing of spicy pepper.
Our third side dish is made with green beans. I don't remember a week since we moved here in Arizona that we don't cook this every week. Can be for lunch, can be for dinner. I'm not exaggerating, sometimes it could be also for breakfast. I'm going to boil the green beans, but not for a long time. I need them to be soft, but not too much because then we will keep cooking them here. This dish with the green beans is called fagiolini alla pugliese, which means green beans Apulian style. But actually is a dish that in all of south of Italy we cook. And now we let them cook until they are completely tender.
There's a reason we eat this all the time. Ava's gonna disagree with me here, but she would consider this to be a summer dish because it's green beans and it's tomatoes. But in my opinion, it's such a good, thick, hearty dish that even on like a cold day in the winter, in the fall, if you can get good tomatoes and good green beans, it's a good dish. Okay, now that Ava's made our 3 simple vegetable side dishes, it's time to see how she turns them into main courses.
Here I made a very simple dough using bread flour, olive oil and water. I let it rest for about 1 hour and a half. And with this I'm going to transform our Swiss chard in a main course. The good thing about this dough is that if it's well done, it's very elastic.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
This is not a pizza pie. So, but then what does it mean, pizza pie? What is a pizza pie? Or it's a pie or it's a pizza?
Pizza canna.
See, but that is not a pizza.
But you call it pizza.
See, but it's not a pizza.
But it's a pie that you call pizza. That's what a pizza pie is. So basically you're taking one of my favorite foods and making it into a pie.
Basically, yes.
I am very okay with this.
Meanwhile,
In order to turn our rucola fugati in the main course, we are going to use sausages. And this is a traditional Calabrian recipe. We do just in Calabria like that. When the sausages are more or less completely cooked, we add the broccoli rabe into the pot with the sausages.
meanwhile,
It's very easy to turn our green beans in a main course because the only thing that we should do is adding some pasta.
So this is a particularly fun day for me because I don't think I've ever sat down to 3 of my favorite dishes accompanied by them transformed into 3 entirely new dishes for me.
So Harper, here we have more or less what we eat every week. But all of this you never had, so I'm pretty curious to see what do you think about the, I don't want to say the elevated version, it's just maybe the more complete version.
We should probably start with the pasta, huh?
Absolutely.
Always. So this is a very interesting one for me because every time you've made this dish for me, I think including in an old video, you've mentioned, oh, and by the way, this is really good as a pasta sauce, but I'm finally trying it for the first time.
And the name is pasta boianeia.
Buon appetito.
Is the taste
Yep.
of summer.
Yep. I don't know why people don't make green beans and pasta more often. It's a really good thing.
This is one of my favorite pasta dish. For me it tastes like summer because this is the pasta we eat during summer.
I could just eat this whole plate, but we have other dishes to try. I'm not even gonna try to give the name of this dish again.
The broccoli by
rabe.
themselves are called rucola focati.
So what is it called when you add sausages?
Rucola e statizi.
Does not help me.
Which means broccoli and sausages. Rucola e statizi. Easy. This is a very traditional dish in the north of Calabria. This is one of their specialties. Buon appetito!
Oh, wow. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please, you tell me, because I had so many times in my life, but every time it's just a surprise for how good they are together. It's like...
When you were making this, I was like, okay, well, I like sausages. I love Italian sausages. I obviously love this broccoli rabe dish. It's one of my favorite vegetable sides. So I thought, okay, like put them together, I'm gonna like it. This is one of those dishes that is greater than the sum of its parts.
Absolutely, because it's like when you mix the broccoli rabe with the sausages, the broccoli rabe absorb the fat
The
and
fat
the
of the
liquid
sausage,
of the
yeah, yeah.
sausages. So they create
Wow.
a unicum. Do you say unicum? Perfect union.
They go together so well. Wow. I mean, not that I thought it would be bad, but this one is is a very big surprise at just how good it is. That might be my new favorite way to eat sausages. That's just amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try to put that one aside for now. Here we have the one I am perhaps most excited to try. Okay, do you even have a name for the cheesy
Okay,
breadcrumb?
look, in Odessa, we call this mujicata.
Mujicata? Not only is that one of my favorite just like side dishes, it's just one of my favorite dishes. So I'm very curious to see what it's like all wrapped up into a pie. Buon appetito. That's why you were smiling like that. What I didn't anticipate, or I should have anticipated, but I didn't, was how baking it all together, it makes all the cheese and everything melt together. It's like super gooey in the most amazing, cheesy, delicious way.
The quintessential of the torta rustica.
I mean, this is still an incredible dish, but the way all the flavors come together in the pie. 3 fantastic vegetable sides, super easy to make. We hope you guys try them, but we also hope you try taking them to the next level and making main courses out of them. Trust me, I highly recommend them. Speaking of torta rustica, we had a pasta grammarian send us an amazing picture of their pizza chiana, which is a type of torta rustica.
It looks unbelievable beautiful. It looks better than mine.
It looks amazing. Well done. If you'd like to become a pasta grammarian, just hit that subscribe button. Follow us on social media at Pasta Grammar. And if you try any of these dishes, tag us there. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Ciao. Quick lightning round. You gotta choose one of these, and it's the only one you can eat for the rest of your life.
Like they are made
Like for every meal for the rest of your life, you have one side, and it has to be one of these, and you have to pick it now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yep.